Okay, hello everyone. Stevo here with Stevo's Gaming Dungeon. Here to talk to you about what to do after you're done building your map in TaleSpire and now you're starting to get ready for your game, how to prepare, tips for preparing, stuff like that. Okay, so I'm going to walk you the way that I do it. It's not the best way by any means, but it's just how I do things. So people have been asking me to kind of help them with that, so I'm making a video for them. Okay, so the first thing I do after I'm done building is, well, actually, writing your script kind of starts happening while you're building. So, like, you kind of start, at least for me, I start kind of brainstorming a little bit what I'm going to write for my script as I'm building the map. It's hard to do both at one time, so it's best to just take notes of the stuff that you want to remember, like general points for the map, and then kind of work that into a better script later. So I use Google Docs. That way I can, they're on the cloud, they're easy to access. It's a good system to use for saving files and searching them quickly because I have a lot of different scripts and I need to find them. So make sure you name them well and you keep naming them the same way every time. That way you can organize them well and you can search for them easily. Then after that, writing a script is honestly like a lot like writing video game code. So you have to write your dialogue, you have to write your stats for your monsters, you have to write, you have to include all your links. I use D&D Beyond most of the time, you know. Um, you have to include your loot, like this, they drop this wand of web, so I linked that as well. You want to account for multiple scenarios. So the party might kill the person, the party might just talk to them. You got a code for both. And then general notes for the campaign as a whole, I usually put those at the top. Now, I kind of write mine in like a streamlined fashion where I kind of just walk through the dungeon and kind of write as I go. But I could see how somebody could easily like separate into different ways. Like they could put their monsters in one area and their dialogue in a completely different area. It's however you want to do it, it doesn't matter. As long as you can hit the Control F button and find something in your document, as long that's why it's good to name your bosses and use a lot of good keywords in your throughout your document so that you can find stuff if you need it. Okay. But so we talked about while I'm building, I start to like take notes. Then when the map's done, I begin to officially start the script. Um, so while I'm going through each room, like when all of my maps, if you press F2, it takes you to the beginning, and then I kind of just start writing room by room. I include each character in the room, if there's any traps in the room, if there's any puzzles. In this case, it's a trivia puzzle with these two NPCs, kind of like a trick or treat mini game. But if you press tab, it'll take you to the DM vision, the DM mode, and that allows you to see like secret stuff that the players cannot see. So here I have the door marked, for example. I'll use another one just to make an example. So they start out as place markers, and I'll put one here, and then you right click on it, and you can bring all of your players to it if you want. And if you convert it to a bookmark, you can name it. So I'm going to call this door 2, because technically the front door is door 1. So door 2 locked, and then I'll put 20 DC to show how hard it is to pick. Now I also include that in my script, so you don't have to do this. It's totally optional. I just think it's kind of cool as a feature in DN or TaleSpire. And while you're playing as the DM, you can have your script on the second screen, but the markers just kind of act like additional reminders, which is nice. But you don't have to. The DM vision is kind of ugly, so you don't, you know. Here's a trap I hit over here, so I can mark that. Okay. Let's Banshee. Okay, it's a Banshee trap here. and it's hidden. The players can't see it. And then this one's already marked. This is where this lever opens up a secret door with this bookcase behind it where the players could come in and rest. And I got another NPC in here. So it's just a good tool to use, as you're writing your script to like mark stuff as you go. This time I didn't use it too much, almost not at all actually. I only did it for this video so that people can learn how. But I've gotten so used to including everything I need in my script that I don't really need the markers anymore. But at first I used nothing but the markers back in the day. So let's see, after that, as far as hide volumes go, that's also in the tab menu, the DM menu. You can use hide volumes if you want. You click on edit hide volumes and then create hide volume over here. And like, yeah, I could hide this whole room if I want to. I normally only do that for my other maps because it's very rare that I make these big buildings that have multiple floors and a roof on them. And hide volumes are a huge pain in the butt for those because you're kind of stacking all these squares together and the end result looks horrible. It's just a pain in the butt. They're probably still working on it. It'll get better over time. But for now, it's a very basic tool that's really only good if you're making like a maze, for example, I would do it. But otherwise, I don't really mind if my players can see my map and start strategizing. I don't really care. I'm a casual DM though, so other DMs might think that hide volumes are very important. So that's why I'm including them here. Okay. So that's pretty much it though. Like it's not that hard. You just need to make sure that you make good efficient use of your time, and like I said at the beginning, take notes while you're building. That is a great start. You'll at least get the rough outline going, and then you could add details to it once you're done building the map and you've got your figures down. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. I hope this helped. If not, let me know down in the comments if there's anything else I can answer, any other questions that you might have. Just hit me up on the comment section or in Discord. We have a Discord as well. All right. I will catch you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.